Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Saturday morning breakfast stream. We're gonna play some more Outer Worlds. And it looks like a donation came in during the week. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. So thank you so much for that. We are... I should have been prepared. Oh, I guess that $10 came in right at the end of last week. My apologies, but yes, thank you everyone who's been participating in the fundraiser. This has been absolutely incredible. I'm gonna leave Christmas movies up at this point, so yeah. But yeah, if we hit that $300 goal, I'll be telling a terribly embarrassing story. So anyway, good morning everyone. Make a Terra Nova first as always. And the tea of the day, which is still steeping, is the Harney and Sons hot cinnamon spice, because of course, very spice. My whole week has been very spice. And I don't know where my little spicy cinnamon roll is. I'm there we go. But she is somewhere. So I think we are coming down to the to like the nitty gritty of the main quest. So I think we're gonna keep on keeping on. Is that this morning a little spice? Yes. Alright. Little earsies where they belong. And I noticed my lights are dead. I turned them on and I was like, whoo, it's almost like somebody streamed a lot last weekend. So, and then I have a breakfast bowl made out of leftovers. I made some scrambled eggs. And then there's some black beans with onions, peppers. Mr. B has been so nice in saving me the little leftovers from dinner all week, and I got to make a fantastic little bowl here. So yeah. So we kind of have this a man in the high tower, but he's more like Rapunzel at this point. Hello, madam.
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals.
Perfect. Okay. So it wants us to go through this metal detector. I am not a big fan of metal detectors.
Do we really need all this security? I have to go through 3 checkpoints just to take a bathroom break.
Can't be too careful. Dissidents like Phineas Wells will stop at nothing to ruin...
I wish I could just like Oblivion jump up here. Let's just take a peek around outside and see what the local map shows us. She doesn't even have anything useful on her desk. Okay. I don't remember what game I was playing. That's a door. Now we're in the Acropolis district. Okay, alright. I have an idea of where we are. Just kind of curious. Okay, so that one was the one that needed the key card. I guess we're going through security. Well, let's hope that we can do some schmoozing Do we have anything in our inventory that boosts that skill? I don't think so. I don't think we have, like... that makes us more charming. Nope. May the schmoozing begin.
State your business. Please step away. This entry is for high priority HHC business only.
Is this official enough for you?
Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form.
Fine.
Now, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms?
Good morning, Davina. Oh, I can wait.
Well, how nice for you. Do you have any idea how long it takes to request new forms? Or how many citations I'll get for impeding HHC business in the meantime? Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny and they'll paint the walls with your guts.
Okie dokie, we'll be good. I mean, I say I'll be good. Yeah, I can't be held responsible for my inner chaos goblin. What can I say? This is just like some nonsense, like rich people, like an art. There's like 50 of these in this building. Okay, that's a pickable lock. I can unlock it with my card. But it's red. This is an inaccessible elevator. That looks like an inaccessible door. Alright, we're gonna save because we're about to, I don't know, tell big fibs, I think. Oh my goodness.
Apologies for the wait. I was arranging my stationery.
And exactly what do you do?
Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby.
Any chance I could meet Chairman Rockwell?
Ah. Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to inform you that Chairman Rockwell is unavailable for an indeterminate duration. Will there be anything else?
I will be on my way.
Excuse me, just a moment. Is there something I can do for you?
You could dismantle a single room of this place, sell the materials, and feed everyone on Monarch for a month.
That is probably more than a month. Okay, well there's just some bits laying about. There's a giant hole here. Ooh! That's pretty. Is anyone else getting Naboo vibes? Because I definitely am. Danish! Oi, welcome to the stream. How are you? We're committing petty crimes right now. Actually, they're probably a little more than petty. View priority message. The rough cut of the presentation is prep to play. The PR department has a lot of work to do, but we've covered the basics. Halcyon is on the brink of starvation. The board scientists are working on a solution. Workers can look forward to the lifetime employment program for their chance to contribute. You'll see the current version when you print your key card for the ministry. Accuracy and morale, and yes, before you ask, dimethyl sulfoxide has been delivered there, is waiting for your sign-off on the broad strokes. So I wanted to make sure you saw it. Don't worry, I'll make sure it gets properly edited. Sounds like you have... Uh-oh. I should not. But thank you. Let me check my settings here. We had some curious things. Okay, how does this sound? Okay, how does this sound? Okay. Something got really screwed up last week. While I want to say it was... No, not last week, the week before. No, it was last week. My days are starting to get screwed up. I had a Windows update and everything was goofy again. So, sorry. It's just, yeah, the fun times we have around here. Still better than the time my mic was muted for like 90 minutes of a stream and I had no idea. Because I was streaming super early in the morning like I am now. Oh!
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Is anyone else getting Starship Trooper vibes? Because I am. Woo!
That was all a story, wasn't it? It's not real.
Guess the whole colony's up a creek. I thought it was just Monarch.
Oh, we just stealing shit now. Purple berry munch. Oh, my hack is like 10 away from being able to access that information. One more level up would have done it. So who busted in here? Was this Phineas? What do you think?
I beg your pardon. Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors.
You should get back to work. I saw somebody eyeing your stationery.
What? Oh dear.
Stationing your
Thank
eyrie.
you for reminding me. I can't stand the thought of someone else's hands touching my custom letterheads.
That's about right. Do we want to push our luck? See how many, see how many rooms we can get into?
Making it look easy.
I mean, here we are. It does feel very much like Starship Troopers. Corporate governments and... It's a great movie for anyone who hasn't seen it. I think some people get confused that it is satire. I've got breakfast, I've got breakfast. So, clearly we are not Halcyon's best and brightest, seeing as we were put in stasis. But I guess you don't have to be the best and brightest if you have friends and a lot of guns, I guess. I don't know. You think these, that's very convenient. Do you think that some of these, like, gardening rubbits are gonna freak out? If we get into too much trouble? Those are horrible light fixtures. That guy. Ooh, we're at the work factory. Did everyone have a nice week at the work factory? I did. That's probably where we want to go. It says restricted. Oh, human resources. Ladies, get in here. I'd like to shut this door. No one needs to see me committing crime. Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Employee complaint from Carolyn Endicott. Theodore Isaacs keeps eating my purple berry lunches. I know that sprat-toothed little snot is the one doing it. I've seen him with cracker crumbs on his lips and purple berry stains on his lab coat. Working next to him and seeing him pick the remains of my lunch out of his disgusting teeth just makes me want to scream. There, I did it. I screamed a little bit. That felt good. I'm just going to sit in the kitchen and wait for him to do it again. I'll catch him in the act, and then I'll come back and write up another entry. I'm going to be so livid. I don't know what I expected from this computer terminal, but that's about exactly what I expected. Has anyone else had their, like, lunch stolen at work? It is wild to me. Get in here. Get in here. Close the doors. I think, oh, I mean, I guess. Nothing to read. Alright, we gotta get across. Here, let's reset our disguise. Okay. Now I'm wondering if we have to come across the back. Well, let's just take a look upstairs before we start doing any more sneaking. This place is absurd. It's not the best choice. Spacer's choice. We're getting a discount though. What is this? We don't need that. Or that. Yeah, we can sell all this. We should take everyone's lunch out of the fridge and sell it. Okay, well this is not restricted.
Hey, did Tillman get transferred or something?
That's right. You weren't here when it happened. Some UDL officers took him into custody.
What did they take him for?
Near future office gossip. Awesome. All right. Let's do the sneakums. This is not taking us where I thought it would, but I'm not mad. Ooh, delicious. Here. Sprats. Okay, does it... Okay, so we can reset our armor. By stepping into the elevator. Armor. Oh, okay. Disguise, that's what I'm looking for. Well, whatever happens now, I believe hostility is going to be an issue. Okay. I don't know where else we're going, but we're going... Oh. I don't even know where I'm supposed to go. It's a lot of blood. I wonder if there's a key card for us to find. Well, I guess it would say, like, needs key card. Oh, oh, oh. That's what we want. There we go. UDL security scooped the subjects up from various locations around Halcyon. None displayed any behavioral abnormalities or homicidal tendencies. We tested Revivifying Formula 132 on them, the one with the high concentrations of adrenotime, and they began exhibiting hyperaggressions. Whatever you do, do not open the cells. Oh no, my board reputation decreased. I'm so worried. Screw those guys.
Nice done.
Guess I don't need keys if I've got nimble fingies. I see another terminal. I want to get there. Okay, well there's a thing, but I also saw this terminal over here. This place is really cool. It's a thing! It is a thing. It's a science thing. Transfer dimethyl sulfoxide to canister. Continue. Reducing the dimethyl sulfoxide concentration to 0 result in the cancellation of the experiment and loss of associated data. Experimental integrity and test vitality can be maintained by leaving... Alright, experiment details. To repeatedly revive human subjects from extended hibernation without causing death of the human subjects and loss of associated productivity. Inconclusive. Ooh, hold on. What do you guys think? Should I take all of it? Or just enough to keep these people alive? we're not villains. Gray characters, sure. We're not villains. Right. Okay, so I think we've done a fair bit of damage. But I'm terribly curious about this place. Alright, so that's the way out. Lotion. I think I can hack this guy. Yeah, he should be fine for a while. It's not permanent, but it does kind of do what we need it to. Welcome back to that. There we go. View lab notes. Tests are ongoing, but so far we've had little success in adjusting the hibernation process to safely allow long-term subject storage and revival. Short of a major breakthrough, we'll have to hope they have more success next door with the revivifying formula. I don't know why, but this guy had a red toque in his pocket. Seeing if any of these cells give us any more information. Not really. But I feel like a facility like this, there's a lot more to be found than just the main quest. So, alright, this is where we released everyone. I guess I can steal this. I mean, we have so many lockpicks at this point. It's a little gross, but you know. And that's the guy we shot. That takes us down there. Okay. So that's what I was wondering, like, how many of these guys are just... I forget what they're called, but it'd be like the Fallout equivalent for like a Protectron. We got... Here we are. Okay. guess we're just trying not to be suspicious at this point. Although I think we've passed that point. Blast doors. I always think these are blast doors. I hate winter skin. Oh, I have armor to do that too as well. We might keep the toque though. Ratatouille is hands down my favorite Pixar movie, so.
I'm gonna take a look.
You are you? That's a very, you're being a very brave boy, sir. So brave. I knew there's going to be so much more stuff in here. Look at this. I mean, not that there's really much to steal. I was kind of looking for, like, notes and things. And this is how we have found all of our, like, named weapons, is just by being super nosy. Hope you didn't need that. With that. That just looks like cigarettes or something. You can keep those. Any toilet pistols? Ooh, toilet money? Hey! Good old toilet money. Okay. Trying not to kill the scientists.
What's this I hear about you ordering more tests performed with sample 4157? That batch failed spectacularly.
I saw a variance in the results that we never accounted for, so I had the techs run the trial again. And the results were... to explore every possibility.
We're obligated to get a working formula before a Conde has us all.
Animal testing. Oh, I see. Oh, I think we've been in here. View lab notes. 27. I've tried replicating the work Dr. Wells initially did on the revivifying formula, but his notes are basically unintelligible. This may take a few iterations. That tetraborate ethanol, not toasted dinner roll. Maybe it's toasted dinner roll. Powers that be are demanding results. I've submitted my catalog of dead sprats. I didn't realize it was possible to run out of sprats. Which genius left the new shipment of sprats in the kitchen? Still attempting to complete Wells's formula, still going through a dozen sprats a week. We've got a lot of work ahead of us if it's ever going to be effective at reviving people for the long term. Hello, Woolly Cow. There you go. Be free, friend. I feel like at this point, we're just like creating intentional chaos. I love it. Alright, anything in this room? No?
Let the record show that subject 23K's...
All subjects have perished after undergoing multiple hibernation cycles. Massive cranial hemorrhage upon removal from hibernation chamber. Intestinal rupture upon removal from hibernation chamber. Lab technician accidentally shorted hibernation chamber. Subject electrocuted. Pulmonary edema upon removal from hibernation chamber.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
Oh, my mistake.
Oh, hey. Look at them skills, though. Okay, is this everything now? Oh, Alright, everybody hide. I like that the scientists just don't care. They're like, no, but I gotta get my reports in. Necropsy lab. For some reason, for a second, I thought that was one of those audio logs, but clearly not. Is that the way we came in?
What? What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
Oh. My mistake.
Okay, let's take a look at a map. I just want to make sure I have everything. I found the workbench. I mean, I guess we're good to go. I guess. Okay. Oh. That looks like the exit door, which is probably where we should be going. I think I only have one more check I can do before they're like, okay, this person does not belong here. What's this? Okay. I think this is the exit. It pointed me in this direction. Oh. Look at here. Bye. Oopsies. Sucks to be you guys. Nope. Guess there was some fighting down here. Was this us, or did we unleash something down here? You may never know. Well, we've definitely been here. parcel service. That's right. Woolly cow curds or cocaine? I guess we'll never know. There we go. I imagine that we are in quite a bit of doo-doo once we are well and on our way. Just outrageous. But this we can do. What's the point of having money at this point? Like, get good. Are there any better modifications I can put on here? What do I currently have? In case I screwed this up. Current Magnum. What do I currently have? Exacto site. I don't know if I'm gonna mess with that. Alright. Well, our armor is better. That's about all I can say about that. Now, can I go directly to my ship now? Yes, I can. No unnecessary questions. Just keep rolling.
You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
What I do?
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
I got your attention.
I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up. When you cut off power to Edgewater, you saved me a great deal of trouble. Now I don't have to bother trying to save that town. All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky.
That's me. You almost sound like you approve.
Not always. For the longest time, I could never be sure if you were on our side or against us. You should be back on the Hope, frozen in a hibernation chamber. Yet here you are, flying about in a stolen ship, leaving a trail of paperwork in your wake. The board doesn't know what to make of you. But I do. I've seen your potential. There's so much we can do for this colony.
I'm sure you didn't bring me all this way just to flatter me.
You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate.
People need better security. Anyone could have lifted those chemicals.
I'm not here to talk about stolen chemicals. I'm after something far more valuable. Your cooperation. Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us.
Wanted for what, exactly?
He has a litany of charges against him. Vandalism, illegal experimentation, sedition. I could go on.
Sounds like my kind of guy.
Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath.
Maybe.
And he's using you. You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal.
Not for free?
Don't worry about pay. The board always rewards good work. Wells was our mistake. We failed to apprehend him for years. I'm asking you to help me correct that mistake. I'm sending you my access code. Contact me from Wells's terminal. When you're done, come speak to me in my office.
Adjutant Akonde's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Let's get out of here. Has no one figured out?
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Love her. After what we saw on Gorgon, how can we trust an entity like that?
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
I found your chemicals in the ministry. The board was testing them on human subjects.
Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
These are all the chemicals I could get. Any more and I would have killed the subjects.
Damn, that's not enough. Not nearly enough for the whole ship. I could revive a handful of settlers. Maybe, possibly, 10.
The colony's on the verge of collapse. The board's trying to cover it up.
I know. I've suspected as much for years. Of course, I don't expect the board to do a thing about it. They've been driving our colony to the brink of destruction for decades. The board's mismanagement put our colony on the road to collapse. If we don't put a stop to them, thousands of colonists are going to die.
It gets worse. The chairman's planning on freezing every worker in Halcyon.
Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse? And the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself?
course.
I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause.
Mm-hmm.
Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
I think we need to think about this. There's got to be something we can do.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board.
Hey, Magenta, welcome to the stream.
And transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
So is it like dinner time right now or just after? There's a way. It's not exactly safe, but we could skip the Hope into the system.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
The Hope's probably damaged. We have to route power from the unreliable.
Yes, exactly.
Route?
You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the unreliable,
Concept of a plan.
use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope's skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer,
time for
Ada,
Ada to show her
should
skills.
be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
I've got some questions.
Certainly. How can I help?
Just so we're clear, you know, ship drives aren't supposed to be used this way.
Skip drives were never designed to be used within a system, but I skipped my ship across Halcyon when I rescued you, and that turned out fine, mostly. That is, I ruined my ship and nearly killed myself in the process, but the maneuver was well within acceptable margins of risk. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Should I expect resistance?
It wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they stepped up security since my little act of larceny.
Okay. You don't think people are going to notice a giant colony ship slamming into the rings of Terra 2?
Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but compared to the rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule. The board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads relative to the depth of their collective posteriors.
So how's everyone doing this evening? It seems like for many of you, it is the evening. It's 7 o'clock in the morning here. Everyone have a nice week? All right, I guess I'm ready.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
You know, the adjutant asked me to plant a tracking signal in your lab, but I'm not going to do it.
You absolutely should.
You've got a plan.
The adjutant must have sent you some kind of tracking code. If you don't use the code, she'll suspect you betrayed her. I think you should use the code and send a corrupted tracking signal. That should buy me some time.
I get it. You want to prepare.
The board's going to catch up to me sooner or later. This way I'll have time to set up some particularly nasty defenses. Use my communications terminal to corrupt the tracking signal. While the board busies themselves trying to decipher it, I'll have plenty of time to prepare my defenses.
Let's talk about the hope.
Certainly. How can I help?
I guess that's it. Woo! Alright, it's an old code, but it checks out. Alright, send corrupted tracking signal.
That should do it. You've bought me more than enough time.
Ah, Piggy! Hi, Bubbles. How are you? Reminder, seal leaks. Never use this pod.
Quite safe by Halcyon standards.
We got a souvenir. Reminder, obscure body in the SK system. What now? Look, I know I'm working for a mad scientist. Let's not pretend. Experimental notes. Flash frozen organic material reverts back to its original cell structure when treated with tincture of dimethyl sulfoxide. Rate of explosive cell death is a very respectable 6%. Bad news. Difficult to acquire. Limited quantities of compound. Likely produced by Auntie Cleo. Recently discontinued to severe adverse reactions. Must find more. Artificial stasis successfully induced in cysty pig specimen. Revivification complicated. Cysty pig tissue returned to living state. Brain tissue suffered from rapid nucleation. Attempting treatment. Treatment progressing. Treatment failed. Brain tissue irreparably damaged by rapid onset necrosis. Explosive cell death. Finished cleaning liquefied remains of cysty pig from laboratory floor, walls, and experiment. Fresh out of Auntie Cleo's experimenting with Spacer's Choice partially emulsified creamer substitute. Finished brewing. Additional 2 ounces of Spacer's Choice. Atrocious. Felt part of self die inside. Added Spacer's Choice to the list. Buy more mouthwash. Cysty pig notes. Have spared one of my stock experimental cysty pigs to be used as a renewable source of nourishment. Have named this lucky pig Bubbles. Giving an animal a name establishes rapport and creates a positive emotional bond. Allegedly improves flavor of tumors. Must look into that. Chicky knobs. And, oh my gosh. What is the name of the other animal? I've been joking about it this entire series. Pigoons. Pigoons. Excellent creature, cysty pigs. Don't know how people used to survive without these genetic wonders of porcine succulence. Slaughtering a pig for meat instead of harvesting tumors that ripen naturally, falling off the flesh like mock apples off a tree, seems the height of barbarity. Truly a miracle of modern science. Personal log. Have procured the services of one Captain Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. I hope we didn't name his ship after the quality of his services. I'll be sending my new accomplice down to Hawthorne via escape pod as soon as the revival process is complete. Hawthorne should make for an agreeable companion, or at least an acceptable chaperone. While willing, he isn't a total buffoon. Okay. They really are something, but yeah. I'm telling you guys, if you've never read Oryx and Crake, you really should. The whole series is incredible, but you'll get out of the first book what you need. That's all I'm saying. I think they did an amazing job making the environments appear larger than they are. I think it's really impressive. So although something tells me that we might be accessing this area later, because of the colony. But I got no qualms nosing about. I mean, we're basically committing the biggest heist literally ever. So this is kind of a big deal. Although it's kind of like the reverse of a heist, because like a heist implies like theft, and we're basically giving people their lives back, and saving a colony. But it still has heist vibes. But yeah, that is big. Please reward me for being a delinquent. Thank you. Words I never thought I would say. I have acquired poster. Alright, let's see where it ended up.
You ever notice how our crew's a lot like that crime family from the Masked Marketeer?
So who's Parvati?
You remember the youngest daughter who always does what she's told, but in the season finale she murders 12 people with a knife? Parvati.
It's always the quiet ones. And what about me?
A scion of Byzantium turned to banditry? You've got to be the Masked Marketeer. Hey, you got a minute?
You know, they're gonna make a serial about our adventures one day. I've been trying to think of a good title for this episode. I like the sound of The Skip Job. No, wait, I got it. Hope in Dark Times. Get it? Hope? Like the ship. That's what folks in the business call wordplay.
Not bad, Felix. Our adventure serial's gonna need a name, too.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Got a list right here. Thrilling Tales of the Unreliable. Or maybe Spine-Chilling Stories from the Edge of the System. Was also considering Astounding Adventures in the Ether. I'm partial to that last one.
I prefer the adventures of Adamanda and the company.
Not bad. Got a nice ring to it. Stealing the hope from the board, skipping it across the whole damn system. This is gonna be great. I can't wait.
I like your attitude, Felix.
Enough to boost my pay? I'm just kidding, boss. I know you don't pay me. I'm sure you've got plans to make. As for me, I gotta keep practicing my signature dropkick. The Hope might have cameras.
To be fair, I assume that he gets something out of this, because like he probably would be dead by now at this point. Like, oh, look at this, it's so cute. That's right. She's got like cute little gadgets that she's making. Either I wasn't paying attention, or everything kind of evolves over time. It's got an interesting little flag situation. Oh, nice. So I think we stole that for her. Very, very nice. Bullet-riddled leather jacket. It's distressed. scissors for gauze, scalpels for wounds, and handheld laser wands for a flawless complexion. Interesting.
What a mess! What a mess!
Oh my goodness. Archibald Excelsior, Ace Exterminator. You know, our the head isn't as terrifying as I thought it would be, but I guess we do have Sam keeping everything nice and tidy. Honestly, Felix's room is kind of the saddest. But yeah, like Kaylee vibes all around. How freaking cute! I actually modeled, I think it was Scum and Villainy, a character after her. So, all right. I guess that's it. We're going. Hi everyone, welcome to the stream.
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his... You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
I'm impressed, Captain. I almost expected you wouldn't go through with it. Unfortunately, Dr. Wells found a way to corrupt the signal before we could pinpoint his location. Still, it's only a matter of time before we find him. Come visit me in Byzantium. We need to have a talk about the future of this colony.
Byzantium's a big place.
Meet me in my office. I've authorized your ship at my personal landing pad.
Adjutant Akande has ended her call.
Board negative reputation
Say,
decreased.
Considering she didn't sign off. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Let's go. All right. All right.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Yeah.
Sending a corrupted tracking signal to the board was quite clever, if I might say, Captain.
All right. Let's keep this farce going, shall we?
To watch your back.
My favorite ladies, of course. Most my reliable members of the unreliable. Okay. So, yeah. I'm sure we're doing this again.
Not so fast. All right, you're cleared. The adjutant's expecting you. Go on through.
It's like the crustiest airport ever. All right. Now the question is, does she know that we screwed her? Because that would be bad for us. We just gotta keep lying. Right? Like, that's the tech. Shiny. Let's not go in there right away. Wait, is this the place that we ripped off before? It is. That's why we couldn't... This is why this wasn't available. Alright, let's talk.
I admit part of me expected you to stand by your old friend. For better or worse, Wells was
Yes,
responsible
you
for
would
putting
think
you back
that.
on your feet. That said, he's also a wanted criminal. For information regarding his whereabouts, you are entitled to collect a reward from Percival.
Good. I've been meaning to turn him in.
You'll find that working for the board is spiritually and financially gainful. But that isn't why I asked you here. I understand you've infiltrated the ministry. The things you discovered there must have been shocking, even disturbing.
Yeah, just a bit.
Halcyon is on the verge of a total systems collapse. The truth is ugly and difficult to accept, but we must accept the truth before we can move forward. Malnutrition is already a problem. Disease will come next, followed by starvation, followed by a breakdown of society, followed by extinction. I know this must come as a surprise to you. I imagine you have questions.
Guess Monarch folk ain't the only ones fucked around here. That ain't exactly an uplifting thought.
I know your face. Stellar Bay's most infamous hunter. How curious that you've thrown your lot in with the captain. Monarch may harbor delusions of independence, but make no mistake. You are a part of our colony. If we fall, Monarch falls with us.
Really realistic skin
Is
textures.
that why we were suffering plague in Edgewater? Malnutrition? All those folks sick and dying, and you knew why the whole time?
Yes, Miss Holcomb, we knew why. We've known for some time that Edgewater was dying. The colony itself is dying. The suffering you experienced in Edgewater, the disease, the starvation, will soon spread across Halcyon unless we act.
And she wants us to be
I
sympathetic.
won't pretend the truth isn't damning. Yes, the colony is on the verge of collapse. But there is a way to save it.
What do you need to be done? Oh, you know what? Let's talk about the lifetime improvement or employment program.
I'll answer however I can.
You don't honestly believe all this lifetime employment nonsense, do you?
The Lifetime Employment Program is not some malevolent strategy of an evil mastermind. There's no dark secret buried in the fine print. The program is logical, it's reasonable, it's merciful, and most importantly, it will work.
I saw the presentation. Rockwell wants to sacrifice the colony to save Byzantium.
Byzantium is the beating heart of our colony. And as long as Byzantium survives, Halcyon may one day recover from the collapse. We must protect this city at any cost. Help me execute the Lifetime Employment Program, and you will have earned a place of honor in Byzantium. You will live in comfort and want for nothing.
So what's your take on all this?
When I first discovered the truth, I was shocked, even disgusted. I wondered how we'd allowed a colony like Halcyon to fall into disarray. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized the colony had sown the seeds of its own destruction. We have become lazy and decadent. We smother ourselves in meaningless bureaucracies. We deliberate and argue and
Honey, I think you're
procrastinate.
fighting on the wrong side. It's not the kind of language I expect from the chairman's own adjutant.
I've served the board long enough to understand its weaknesses. Running a colony requires swift and decisive action. The board is slow, ponderous, and prone to squabbling. That's why I'm relying on you. You deliver results without the paperwork.
How long do you have?
We've already crossed the point of no return. The collapse has already begun. You must have noticed the signs in Emerald Vale. Malnutrition, disease, high mortality rates.
The graves.
This is a permanent famine, Captain. We've done all we can to curb their hunger. Very soon, people are going to realize they're starving. A famine is a problem of logistics as well as marketing. Your workers must remain productive on as little food as possible, and they must always believe that food is plentiful.
That's what the research in Roseway was about.
I'm sure you remember Dr. Anton Crane. His research was instrumental in
It
developing
does.
a powerful appetite suppressant. His solution was a
Excuse me.
temporary one. Before long, our workers are going to feel the effects of starvation. The Lifetime Employment Program is our only viable option.
So, is this where you're like, girl, you're practically glowing? What does any of this have to do with me?
When you turned Phineas Wells over to me...
Yes,
I
it was a
knew
little
I could
bit of
rely
both a
on
laugh
you.
and a sneeze, unfortunately.
You've demonstrated your ability to place duty above sentiment. And you deliver results. That quality alone is enough to separate you from the board's army of indecisive bureaucrats.
Not a big fan of the bureaucracy, Sophia.
Do you know how many meetings I have to sit through? How many papers I have to sign before I can make one decision? I'm only trying to rescue Halcyon from extinction. I can't save this colony alone. I need someone capable of working outside the system. Someone who can get things done.
She does look very political, and she talks very political. There were questions. What do you want? Why did you want to see me?
We need to talk about Emerald Vale. Thanks to your meddling, Edgewater is without power. Operations have ground to a halt. You've left us with a useless town draining our resources. Edgewater needs to go. I want you to wipe the town out. No survivors.
I will hunt beasts until I'm out of ammunition, and then I'll fight a good long while after. But I am not about to mow down a crowd of innocent people.
Then I suggest you find your courage. Or pretend you're hunting beasts.
You're a monster.
Someone has to be. Now is not the time for half measures, Captain. I need a decision from you.
I don't understand. What did Edgewater do to deserve this?
When you diverted power to the botanical lab, you spelled the end of Edgewater. But the town is still hanging on. Still living off whatever meager resources we send them. With every passing day, Edgewater leeches more of our limited resources. The town is a rotting limb, and we must be surgeons.
We're talking about human lives.
Edgewater's workers consume 6 times as many resources as they produce. The best thing that town can do for its colony is to die. I'm not asking you to be a murderer. I'm asking you to be a surgeon. Edgewater is a necrotic limb on the body of the colony. It must be severed.
Just like that, Edgewater's not productive anymore, so we wipe it off the planet.
We don't have any other option. The colony is on the verge of collapse, and we no longer have the luxury of easy solutions.
I'll do it.
I won't. You're better than this, Captain. You have to be.
How about you not contradict? No. Trust me, Parvati.
Don't make me choose between you and Edgewater, Captain. Between you and my people, please.
I'm glad you can keep control over your associates.
No,
Edgewater is beyond saving.
We're gonna go to the
We're going to have to erase the town, but we're going to do it systematically. You were in the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. Do you remember what you discovered there?
It was in bad shape and swarming with Spacer's Choice mechanicals.
There was an accident at the Emerald Vale geothermal plant many years ago. Automechanicals turned hostile and slaughtered the plant's workers. Tragic, really. In fact, Spacer's Choice manufactured the incident for an insurance claim. They outfitted their mechanicals with a termination protocol, which is exactly what we need.
So so you're telling me Spacer's Choice got away with it?
The insurance claim has been locked in committee for years, but the individual responsible for the accident was promoted for lateral thinking. I'm arranging for a delivery of mechanicals to Edgewater. These mechanicals have been equipped with the same termination protocol, which must be activated from a terminal in the plant. Once the mechanicals are finished cleaning out Edgewater, I'll need you to go in and clean out the mechanicals. Understand?
Got it.
One last thing. Spacer's Choice sent a team of soldiers to investigate your little misadventure in the geothermal plant. Tread lightly.
I'll take care of it.
Report back to me when the job's done.
Okay. We're not doing that. We are not even remotely doing that. This is one of those things where it's like, no one say anything until we get in the car. You know? Did I go the wrong way? Because we're on the street now, right? Yeah. I don't understand. Why does it want me to go here? Maybe it wants me to go back to the ship? Wait, I don't understand. I don't remember how we got up there though. Maybe I jumped. Maybe I didn't need to take the elevator. That's right. She has her own landing pad. But yeah, Magenta, she strikes me as being the worst kind of bureaucrat. Bureaucrat that doesn't realize that they are one. There we go. There we go. We're gonna go to Edgewater. We're gonna talk to the folks. Okay, before we go, I'm going to stretch my legs for a second. And when we come back, I think the idea is we're going to need to build an alliance between Edgewater and the green folks. It'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. I came back with my spicy cinnamon roll. Are you done now? Are you done fighting my socks? Whoop. She is obsessed with any sock. Clean sock, dirty sock. Socks of people she knows, socks of people she doesn't know. Old socks. New socks. Socks right out of the package. Last year for Christmas, Mr. B was opening presents from, I think, my parents. And there were like work socks in there. Brand new, hadn't been washed. What does she do? She fishes through the bag like she knows there's going to be socks in there. And just like, whoop, these are mine, and just runs away. Of course, she insists on stealing my, like, really good and a little pricey, like, wool socks. And I'm like, could you, like, not, though? Alright, let's talk to Ada, see if she has suggestions.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Can we talk a minute?
I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely.
What if you don't have a power source?
I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope?
I guess so.
When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative.
And what that might be.
Traveling the system with you, Captain.
Uh-huh. What about the last captain? Don't you miss him? Or is one captain the same as another?
Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that.
Aww.
In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design.
Have there been other captains?
If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was.
Let's talk about something else.
How can I be of assistance? I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
All right.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
We're gonna need Parvati on this. But we're not gonna do what we're told to do. Not like this. I have an idea. Let's just go outside. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
You hear that? That low, pleasant hum of electricity? It whispers across the veil like the winds of change. You've done well. I would have paid my last 5 bits to see the look on Reed's face when the last lamp in town burnt out and the cannery fell to silence.
What happens now?
Time's come to look toward the future. We'll grow, I expect. A lot of workers out there with nowhere else to go.
And a lot more mouths to feed.
Not as many as you'd think. We're not about to let the whole town join our flock. Just the ones willing to renounce their corporate loyalties and live the way nature intended. I am curious. Why did you help us? You don't know who we are. You don't owe us a thing. The plant's crawling with mechanicals, so it stands to reason you risked your life.
Between your camp and Reed's cannery, yours is the better way of life.
You're not quite like anyone else I've met. You haven't had your consciousness programmed by the board. You're welcome among us if you're ever so inclined.
Alright.
You are welcome here.
Shoot, I was hoping that it would give me a dialogue option, but maybe I'm not there yet. I have no intention of stealing here, but I gotta come up with a solution. But the game's been pretty good about giving me solutions. Let's go to Edgewater and just see what we can do. We've been real good about not following instructions.
Power's out, but I can't just leave my goods unattended. Don't suppose you care to do business?
I have some questions.
Go right ahead.
So, about this plague that's going around.
Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor.
Is there a reason, like, you feel like you have to hide what's going on?
You have got the wrong idea about me. I've got nothing that needs hiding. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness, but the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry.
What do you mean by that?
Survival of the fittest. It ain't just the law of nature, it's company policy. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work.
And if you don't work hard enough?
Then the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch, and you must recover on the virtue of your own grit. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded.
Alright, gotta go. Maybe it's time to talk to Parvati, see if she has an idea.
Are we gonna get in trouble today? Not that I want to, just seems to happen around you, that's all.
You mentioned something I wanted to ask you about.
In the bar? When I asked if you were a drinker?
Oh, why aren't you allowed in Moreau's store anymore?
There was a kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12.
That must have... You were a kid. That must have been forever ago.
Sure, but folks got long memories around here. I've always been good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing. And next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of 0G rolling out the front door and into the road.
I'm just gonna laugh. That's cute.
It's not funny. Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Saltuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of 0G?
Go on.
Exploded all over Mr. Thompson. One bottle after another as the loaders went by. I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages. Moreau's still angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment. That's the one time I ever made Mr. Thompson look a fool.
In the bar, you asked if I was a drinker.
Sorry. I know, it's none of my business.
I'm going to guess you're not a drinker yourself.
Strong drink makes me sick. And it makes me real sad. I start thinking about things I oughtn't, and then... Well, never mind that. You got better things to think on. Sorry.
Don't apologize.
Oh, it's what I do. You'll tire of it soon enough.
Okay, so nothing yet. So I guess we're just gonna have to follow the markers. I was hoping to kind of get ahead of it to see if we had better options, but... Alright. Okay, well they're not looking like much right now.
Describe the nature of the accident. Let's say catastrophic mechanical failure. Damn.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. This area is currently experiencing a surprise audit. Turn around and head back to your designated workplace or domicile.
You're a stickler for the rules. I'm sure Adjutant Akande will appreciate that.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. A real stickler for the rules. Hard-ass Hogarth, that's what they call me. That's Hogarth with 1 G, by the way, if you're putting in a good word with the Honorable Adjutant. Don't let me get in your way. Go on through.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Mind your head. Not something I normally have to worry about, so... So we have some choices to make. Modify behavior. Define intruders. Define intruders as space. Okay. New target. New mode. I was hoping that I could set this. Okay. I don't know how to fix this, so we're gonna leave. And we're gonna go meet up with Phineas and see what happens. There's gotta be a better way to fix this. I'll figure it out, but there's no way we're gonna break Parvati's heart, that's for sure. Let's go pick up our reward. We're just gonna let that coast for now. So we had a reward. Let's go get it. And then let's go handle...
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
That's right, he's the guy with the stationery. Percival, my boy. Hook it up.
Adjutant Akande has instructed me to reward you for information leading to the arrest of Phineas Wells. Please allow me to extend my felicitations on a job well done.
Thank you.
Quite so, madam.
There we go. Hack all the way up. Hack turned off mechanicals to scramble them. Increase movement speed. Any subsequent attack made on the same target while TTD deals increased damage. This effect is cumulative. Yes. Okay. Oh, wait. Is this why I have multiple attempts? I just realized this. Oh. Alright. Let's go down. And then... I totally forgot where we went. All right. Oh, wait. It was over here, wasn't it? There was a thing that I didn't succeed in hacking before. And I don't know if it'll make a difference. But I have to try, you know? I don't know if this is the right place. Alright, that'll refresh. There was a terminal though. I don't remember what it was for. Where was it? Where we were filling. I think it was down here, maybe? No, I may have lost my opportunity, but I thought it was worth a try. But there was a second terminal. I'm wondering if those red blips are just scientists and the soldiers up top, but I could be wrong. That looks like a terminal. I don't know if I can use it, but yeah. Okay. I think that was the one, but like those events have occurred now, so it's probably useless. Alright, I thought I would try out my new hack skill. I was excited. I don't know if I've seen that kind of cabinet before.
Great work.
I don't see anything on the tables. We'll just try not to get too close so it doesn't trigger an event. I'm sure I will have an opportunity to try out my new hack skills. I just a little disappointed, that's all. It's quite an outfit. Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot back there. Just stopping by good old human resources. Okay, that's not what I want to do. We'll just summon the ship. I don't want to have to go back through there again. There we go. Ta-da! Yeah, I didn't want to have to go like up the elevator to go down the no, we're not doing that. Okay. Let's go see the Hope.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
So what's gonna happen if I skip the Hope?
If your calculations are even slightly off, You could crash the entire colony ship into Terra, too. Or the sun.
Okay. Oh, my curiosity has the better of me. Are there people walking around? Who dat? Okay, well there's no one else in here, so...
Wish I could do that.
I'll show you. Okay. I think there's something for us to read here. The whole starving to death thing isn't all it's cracked up to be. On the upside, the bathrooms are the cleanest I've been since we've left port. It's made my job a hell of a lot easier. Thurston Stallworth. What's that? Oh. That's my cutter. That's fine. Oh, Adreno. Not that we use it. We actually use very few chems in this game. Alright. Don't get too close.
You get tired of patrolling, just go rough somebody up.
Dang. Oh, we got some shunts here. Warning. Here we go. Message exchange. Darling, I've just had a frightening epiphany. What's wrong? I've just realized that we'll be nearing our 50s when we arrive in Halcyon. Yes, but our Lucas. When they wake him up, he'll be 6. By the time he's out of schooling, we'll be nearly 60. I feel as though time is being stolen from me. He'll work on the ship when he graduates. We'll see him again. I hope so. You gotta help me, Alexei. I'm gonna go mental. What's the problem? It's the food. Our rations? Are you having digestion issues? No. I hate borscht, doctor. I hate it. I can't spend the next 10 years eating it. I thought you had an actual medical problem, Frank. No, I do. It's disgusting. Get back to your post. You're wasting my time. Come on, there's gotta be something you can prescribe. You'll get used to it or you'll starve. Up to you. Charming. Alright, well if it isn't nailed down, it's mine. Okay, we're just gonna try not to get too close. Kinda just like looking for holes and stuff. Oops. Oh, did that just refresh? Standing back there? Okay. Okay, I feel like if I'm careful... not going to fix all of our problems, but it should help some of our problems. Looks like a rocket launcher. It's an ultra cannon. Huh, so that's what that looks like.
Beginning success error. Whole crew data not found. Identify yourself.
I was in one of the pods. I just woke up.
Error. Hibernation pod access is illegal. State your employer.
Spacer's choice.
Registered. A fine of 10,000 bits will be assessed in your corporation's ledger for failure to follow proper hibernation pod procedures. Thank you for your cooperation.
Getting caught by guards has made you jittery. No, we're not doing that. I don't actually think a lot of the perks in the game are good enough to justify it, so... Okay. I feel like this is the kind of place where you'd find a hidden panel, but that's okay. We also haven't gone up to the second level yet, but that's okay. It's kind of nice. We have a break here.
Should we assign Sam for a cleanup?
Oh gosh. I'm gonna be sick. That's the last of them.
This room wouldn't exist unless it needed to. So why does it exist? I mean, it could just be a loot room, but... There we are. Okay, I give up. The Civil War nonsense is exhausting. Blood everywhere. Every time I turn around, another part of the ship has been sealed off. How the hell am I supposed to do my job as a captain? If the captain locks all the damn... How am I supposed to do my job if the captain locks all the damn doors? Fuck it. I'm gonna find a way to lock myself in a hibernation chamber, and then they can wake my ass up when we arrive in the colony. Have fun cleaning your own floors from now on, assholes. Legit. I don't know what in the void just happened, so I'm writing it down in case I'm going insane. I pulled a guy out of a pod, and his arm got all clammy. Excuse me, rubbery almost. I poked it for a bit and it started to fucking liquefy, like it's made out of water. Stuffed him back in as quick as I could, but the rest of him ain't in any good way. I don't think he'll make it. This better not be a fucking trend. After all this, we're gonna starve anyway. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's why we're here. Got a flamethrower. That's nice. It's my good old trusty here. There we go. It's weird. We're kind of back where we started in a very strange way. We're kind of going up, but that's okay. Alright, okay, this is new.
These were the private quarters of the Hope's former crew. Shall we hold a moment of silence for the dearly departed? No? That's odd, because my programming would indicate that when forced to confront the idea of self-death, organics prefer... Oh, I see. Yes, never mind.
I don't know if we should be in here, Captain. It should be private, shouldn't it?
Three like loser bots enjoy walking. Yeah, pretty much. I appreciate that my skill resets. Here we go. Automated transcript. What is it, Resi? Captain, hey, sorry for waking you. One of the pod alarms went off. I don't know what to do. Pod alarms? The colonists? Yeah, see? I'll check it out. Thanks. I'm writing this down because I'm not sure what to do, but I want the incident on record. One of our colonists has gone missing. The cameras in the pod base have been deactivated for I don't know how long. Resi helped me hook up another in secret. I've been checking on it every morning, and today I discovered our chief engineer tampering with one of the pods in the middle of the night. How do you know when it's night? I haven't confronted him yet. I'll collect more evidence before I do. I don't know why Frank started waking people up. We're short on food as it is. I should throw you out of the fucking airlock, Frank. You should be thanking me for solving our food crisis. This is your solution? Sacrificing innocent people? What's going on? Resi, find Alexei. We're throwing Frank in the brig. What? Why? He's the one who's been tampering with the pods. Oh, what? You're gonna spare her the grisly details? I ate them, Resi. You ate them? And I ain't apologizing for it. If we don't survive, they're as good as dead anyway. Oh no, I can't. I'm gonna be sick. Just find Alexei. Okay. I've been talking to Frank. And how's the break? Captain, he makes a kind of sense. Damn it, Alexei, not you too. Don't listen to that madman. What if your wife can't grow more food? What if it fails? Then we'll figure something else out. We are not cannibals. Ah, that doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Let's look behind this shelf. I wonder if it's tipped out of here for a reason. Haha! Because it is! There's gotta be something else in here, right? Can't just be a gun, right? Oh, maybe it is. Well, dang. Oh, I was hoping it was going to be cool.
Error.
This statement is false.
Error. Paradox protection protocols have prevented me from registering your stated identification. Please report to your nearest mechanical engineer.
Will do, thank you. Error.
Okay. You get tired of patrolling? Just
go rough somebody up.
Oh, there's a door. In we go. Continue. Manual log. Alas, Mamoka, I failed. The tomatoes die in their stalks. Something must be wrong with the soil. We have a month of rations. The crew talks of cannibalism. My Wilhelm fights to bolster off their wilting spirits and to bar the way from those who get too close. At night, while my stomach grumbles, I fear I too might stray towards the dark path. But I think of our Lucas asleep in his pod, and then I think of all those other sons and daughters and mothers and fathers. If I woke up in Halcyon and my family had been devoured by these ghoulish men, I will steel my resolve. I will resist. The physical effects of starvation are well documented, but we never learned about the toll they take on your mind. The things you hold true become walls between hunger and satisfaction. The difference between right and wrong blurs. I told Frank we'd have to eat about a third of the colonists in order to survive our journey. When we still had rations, this seemed impossibly unjust. Tens of thousands of innocent people to save 24. Now I'm not sure. Attention all crew. I don't know who let Frank Nolda out of his cell, but he is now an enemy of the ship. Anyone in league with him will be imprisoned for the duration of the journey. Anyone caught tampering with the cold storage pods will be frozen, and upon our arrival in Halcyon, you'll be returned into the authorities. I'm locking off the cold storage bays. Frank, if you can hear me, there's still time to turn yourself in. Please. Rezi, can you get us to Halcyon? I've been working on it. Can you get us there? I have to, Captain. Good. Meet me on the bridge. We'll make our last stand there. Wait, what about Donna? She won't be joining us. What the hell happened? I'll find you when we get there. Hurry. Okay, fuck. I can't believe this is happening. Man, that guy does not get paid enough to care about me. So now we'll have to wait a little longer. Are there two of them now? Or is there one above? Oh, okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to start scrapping stuff. There, let me start up here. Alright. Oh. I think I may have lost one of my weapons. Oh no, I'm good. I think I just haven't used anything except for the revolver. Wait, where's my revolver? Oh no! Oh no, no, we'll have to go back. I'm sorry.
Got it. Heads down.
Is that an autosave? Hold on. How long ago? I did not spend like a gajillion dollars. Okay. So we're gonna wind it back a little bit. There's no way I'm giving up all of that. Okay. And this, I think, was just... I don't know how I did it. Sorry, but I did not invest all of those bits. Okay. Now we went this way.
Hmm? Huh? Hold it. Something about you doesn't look right.
I know. I've been feeling under the weather.
Yeah? You're not contagious, are you?
I'm not sure, but this morning I was bleeding out of my ears.
I don't want to know. Just stay back. Yeah.
So somewhere along the line I screwed up, but it wasn't that long ago, so I don't feel that bad. But yeah, I definitely screwed up. Somewhere along the line I put a big gun in my inventory and it replaced my revolver, but I've spent like, I don't know, over 100,000 bits getting it to be cool. So, and then that. And then this way. What's that? Rockets. And then in here. There we are. Alright, that wasn't so bad. We all have our days. I'll just wait. This looks like something. Mama, Wilhelm, Lucas, forgive me. Frank offered me a tiny piece. It tasted like, I don't know, it doesn't matter what it tasted like. It was delicious. I loved it. Let it be known that I broke the lock to my personal quarters, not Wilhelm. I'll die here, and that's my choice. Okay. Now I feel more confident doing this. Can we give Sam the hat to wear? That would be amazing. Okay. Now that I have my revolver back. Alright. So we're dealing with space cannibals. Surprise! I'm excited. Tomorrow, Fight Club. Okay, this door's closed. Who puts a candle on a spaceship? Seems weird to me. Anyone else? Especially in a place that has, like, obviously a, like, environmental system. It just seems odd. Alright, let's just make sure I didn't miss anything over here. I mean, they obviously tore... Oh, yep. They obviously tore this place apart. Easy. So... I assume I can get back up. But they tore this place apart, and I would like to exploit that as much as possible. Okay, so we have different ways. Up and down. Alright. Comms. Automated log. Here we go. Open the fucking door, Will. No. You're killing us. Better than you than the colonists. This is idiotic. If we don't keep this ship afloat, they'll die anyway. Unnecessary risk. Resi is plotting our course. The ship will fly true. You're gambling with hundreds of thousands of people's lives, and you're handpicking which few you'll consume in your madness. Damn it, Alexei. Find me a fucking drill. Captain, you hear that? Hear what? The drill stopped. Maybe they're taking a break. Maybe it broke. Maybe they're trying to get into cold storage. If they get through before they starve, they'll outlast us. Keep it working, Resi. Oop, I missed one. I think I'm the only one left. I don't know what Captain Hunt did down there, but he hasn't come back, and I haven't used the drill, and I'm done. The course is set. I'm down to my last day of food, and I don't want to die like Donna did. Fly true, Hope. Dang. Do we get, like, an incredible view? Oh, that's so weird. That's so weird! Okay. I don't know what this did, unless you were like trying to hide from someone. Alright. I missed a chest, I think I did. Haha! I don't know what I would have done without that extra little bit of ammo. The amount of ammo we're carrying at this point is absurd. Alright. Oh, is that Dervish Mist? No, but that's okay. No one's sealed. Okay. Oh, did I miss this? It's not usable. So there's that. Do we have to go through these? Let's open the blast doors. And if it was a terrible choice, then we'll close the blast doors. How did he not notice? Okay, we got in. Yep, here we go. Okay. Is this the way out? Oh. Oh, hi, friend. And that's sealed. Oh, good. I was gonna say, this should refresh, so. Status. Normal. There we go. And that's me.
Poor bastards. They're never gonna wake up. The least we could do is bury them.
There we go. Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift here forever. Just keep from damaging the board's bottom line.
You alright, Captain? I mean, seeing this place again?
I'll be better when we get this all sorted out. Okay, here. Dear Diary, everyone is running around trying to figure out how we're going to eat, but none of it means anything if I can't keep us on course. It's hell. Charting 26 years of travel through space. I don't know if I can handle it. It's so much pressure. So many lives. If I get one thing wrong, one smudged decimal point, one off by one miscalculation, we could crash into an asteroid. I keep thinking of the colonists. They just never wake up. Lucky them. I've called you all here because the numbers on our rations are off. Off? What do you mean? We have too many. Someone hasn't been taking theirs. Extra food sounds like a good thing, darling. Not extra. Someone's getting their food from another source. They must have it stashed somewhere. So someone could have brought some from Earth? If they did, we need to include it in our rationing, Frank. Every bit of food on this ship is to be split among us. It's theirs. It isn't yours to take. This isn't about ownership. This is about survival. We're going to run out eventually, and the longer we last, the closer we get to figuring this shit out. All right. I want everyone to interrogate their crew, find out who's not eating their share, and bring them forward. Perhaps there's hope yet. Mama used to have such a garden. I grew up on her tomatoes and lemons and limes. When we left Earth, she was so kind as to share a sample of seeds with me so that wherever we end up, I might start my own garden. Now, buds grow in hydroponics. This may not be a backyard, but it's something. I remember you every day, Momoka. No, now more than ever. Law helped me, it worked. I'm going to hell, but it worked. Now, how the fuck do I break the news to the captain? Cap, want this on record. Sick of the witch hunt. It's me. I haven't been eating my rations. Why? Don't need it. Don't mind feeling hungry. I need my chief engineer with his full facilities. I'm glad you owned up, but start eating your full share. That's an order. All due respect, Cap. We're up shit creek. I'm not sure that that's an order means a lot right now. It holds weight now more than ever, Frank. We need to stay organized. Well, I ain't doing it. So either shove that shit down my throat yourself or give my leftovers to someone else. Okay. Oh, we found a key. Nope. Jerks. Okay. These guys are a little hard to focus on while they're walking. Okay. Here. Communications cannot be powered until the reactor is repaired. Okay. Reactor repair it is. Right. Isn't it just all restricted at this point?
Unexpected. Nope.
Okay. Can I refresh out here? Or is this still? Yeah, I can. Okay. So we came up that way. We fought these guys. I feel like there should have been something else in here. We found notes though. So now we have to find the reactor, I guess, before we can proceed. Solar power. Okay, so how do we get up there? The question. Okay, well there's something. Yeah, this is the second floor I was talking about that I really haven't done anything with. Okay. Hey Rez, yeah. Bored? Up for a round of torts? Yeah, but I've got bridge duty. I'll come up, buzz me in. Sure, don't cheat this time. Listen, it's not cheating if you don't get caught. I'm inspecting the deck all the same. Okay, you know what? I'll find Alexei and play with him instead. Definitely was gonna cheat. Oh my fuck. Shh. Sorry, it's hard to be quiet. Well, try. If we get picked up at the computer, we're on record forever. Is that so bad? I've got someone waiting for me in the pods, Alexei. This is a one-trip thing. Oh, okay. I believe that's us. Wish I could do Okay, so that's that. Again, I feel like it's it's a big ship. There's another door. Okay. There we are. It's nice because the game kind of has given us a few refresh areas. Yeah. Finding a lot more blood around the ship lately. This must be the clumsiest crew on record. You know how hard it is to get bloodstains out of steel? I'm going to run out of antiseptic wash. With the amount I've spent on these floors, I better have a promotion waiting in Halcyon. Chief Custodial Engineer sounds fine to me. I kind of like Stalwart. He's just like, you know what, screw these rich bozos. Okay. So that's a way up. What's across here? The answer is systematic. No. Oh, there's so much. Oh my gosh, there's so much shit. I mean, I love it. I'm just like, I wasn't expecting it.
Great work.
Thanks, I try. Okay. Alright, here we go. Look, Captain, this is what I was talking about. We're slowing down. Resi, pretend for a second that when I look at your screen, all I see is unintelligible map. Okay, okay. See this line? That's us. This one? That's where we should be. This one? That's where we're going. We're off course, and I think it's because we're... What the hell was that? I don't know. Will! What's going on down there, Frank? I was going to ask you the same thing. The engine's just braced. Who hit the brakes? Go ahead, Frank. Right. As some of you know, the ship dropped out of faster than light travel. We gotta spin up the drive again. What are we talking about doing? What are we talking instead of doing? It ain't that simple, you hull-headed Frank. Sorry, if I could just hit a button and skip us back to speed, I would. But Nav's gotta plot a new course. Yes, dropping to sublight speed means we're quite a ways off course. The navigational computer will be helpful, but it'll take, well, I don't know how long it'll take. I have to get this right. Any errors and we can fly through a planet or a star. Plus, we need to count up the fuel reserves. If we try to skip without energy, we could, well, shit, I'm not sure. I think we just explode. I'd rather not explode. What if we don't have enough fuel? Then we fly slow. And how long will that take? I don't know yet. I need to run the numbers, but we'll deal with that problem when it comes. For now, Frank, see to the fuel. Resi assume he can get us back to skip space and plot a course. Let's go. The UDL mantra has always been prevention. If you don't have problems, you don't need a plan for dealing with them. Before I was assigned to this ridiculous journey, I ran budgets for our galas. How much does it cost to staff an ocean liner? How much food do we need? I always put safety precautions, lifeboats, sick kits, flares, whatever I could think of, in a separate category from the rest of the budget. In my gut, I knew I should plan for them. I think I got that from Donna, but my boss always redacted them. Why spend money on emergency supplies when we can spend money on not having an emergency in the first place? Hire better crew, build the ship out of better materials, find a better accountant. From pleasure cruises to colony ships, I guess nothing changes. They gave us 10 years of rations and we've used 9 of it. Resi is saying it's going to take us 26 years to get to Halcyon if we don't spin up the skip drive. Anyway, I carved this up, somebody's gonna starve. I want this on record. We're fucked, and it ain't because of the equipment. The skip drive is toast. I don't know what the hell happened, but it ain't getting to prelims cyclo boosters. Captain says we got food for a year. Hi, baby girl. What are you doing? Mel, come on. Mel. Hi, cutie. Oh, is it the butt scritchies? Is that what you came for? Oh, it's because I have cinnamon tea. Oh, is that yours? Is that your chat? Yeah? Oh, yeah. Oh, you're a good baby. Who's a good baby? Oh, it's baby cat. Someone has to get a manicure today. Back home, I saw folks lose their minds going hungry for a week. A week? We ain't gonna last a bloody month if we don't figure something out. Okay. Is that yours? Is that all yours? What's that? Is that a tea packet? Cooper. You get a nip because you're hungry? Is Dad doing the dishes and you feel left out? What are you doing? No, I don't think we're gonna do that. I don't think we're gonna play with those. Uh-oh. Well, that's a problem. That's a problem. What's this? Did you just give me a dirty look? Oh my goodness. You don't even have the face muscles to give me a dirty look, and yet you did. What are you doing? What do you see? What do you see? Oh my goodness. Oh, are we chewing now? Here, hold on. I think this is a ploy for treats. What do you guys think? Here, put this back up there. Because I always get the order of that name. Is that what you want? There you go. Sorry for the butt. I once had a guy have a meltdown because, like, you know, she comes to visit sometimes. And he was like, you need to be more professional. I'm like, no, I don't. Calm down. Have we looked at this yet? Oh yeah, torts. Hi, madam. What are you doing? Are you being a baby cat? Yeah. That's baby cat stuff. Okay, get a little refresh. I think we read this, yeah. All right, I have no idea where we're going, but it's red, so you know it means it's scary. We haven't actually fired a round in a while. We've been doing really good with our sneak skill. Oh. Oh. It's a weird railing. All right, power down sentries. Wait. Oh shoot, hold on. No. I didn't know it wasn't going to give me two options. Yeah. Anyway. I don't mind the sprats so much. I mean, they're kind of like squirrels. It's fine. What I think we should do is actually take out the UDL employees. But we're gonna have to wait it out. Oh my god, look how dark it is. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't think we can get back up without going back out into the landing pad. I can't imagine what's in that box is more exciting than what we have going on now. Alright. Don't fall. This place is big. Okay. So it's a matter of, is that comms? Where's the other one? Auxiliary power. Okay, maybe we do have to jump down. Okay. But then what? I kinda think they meant for us to do this. In fact, I'm pretty sure they meant for us to do this. Yep. But we are no longer okay. Alright. Okay. Logs. Wilhelm, Donna, Resi, Frank, Alexei. 10 years. Longest trip Donna and I ever took was a week-long sojourn into the Silver Mountains. Even that set her on edge. She's a homebody. Always was. She packed so much food that we could have been stranded out on those rocks for a month and we probably would have been just fine. UDL set us on a team building seminar into the city once. They paid for everything. Donna still packed nutrient bars just in case the bus broke down. It's gonna take this ship 10 years to reach Halcyon, an entire decade. It's a good thing UDL provided the rations, else she might have dumped our life savings into mixed nuts and freeze-dried meats. This is it, folks. Say goodbye to Old Blue, huh? Yeah, if anyone wants to. Good riddance. Why so bitter, Resi? She's been a good home. Give me a spaceship any day of the week. Well, we'll see how you feel in a year in. So, moment of silence, or should we make a toast? Anything? It feels weird leaving Earth in the rearview mirror. No, from now on, we only look forward. Okay. Status. Power status. Power save mode, only life support is powered. Maintenance status. Overdue, overdue, overdue. Microwave short-circuited after some idiot left his fork on his plate. Microwave clock has stopped. Microwave stuck on high power mode. My macrowave has stopped working entirely. Hibernation. Ooh, hibernation systems are functioning. 99, 92, 76. Continue.
That ought to do her, Captain.
Okay, time to fix the comms. But I want to deal with that. Okay, we saw a ladder. There. I think, no, this can't be the same ladder, right? Maybe it was just inside the... No, this is it. This is where I want to be. Look at this. It's exactly where I want to be. So weird. It's cool looking though. It has that like what's beyond the door situation. Okay. 14 meters. 16. Alright. I think we've been here. There it is. All right, let's take a look at the logs. Begin audio log. Is this thing working? I said begin audio. Oh, damn it. This is P. Wells. Yes, let's go with that. Work continues on test subject 112. Retrieve from hibernation bay 8. Time of extraction, oh, let's say 2.5 hours ago. Time of death, 6 minutes prior. Explosive cell deaths, my arch nemesis. Haunting my every attempt at reviving our frozen colonists. Making a mockery of my procedures. I've tried every combination of every chemical available. Attempted every variation of every possible throwing procedure. A gradual melt. A flash thaw. Extremities first, brain first. I don't know how much more of this I can take. 4 hours of sleep in the last 72. Can still hear the screamings of my nightmare. Test subject 112. Real name, Harley Stanton. Age 39. Enjoyed singing. I'm sorry, Harley. I couldn't save you. Begin audio log as soon as I say the words begin audio log. What a ridiculous, inconvenient program. What happens if I just accidentally say the phrase audio log? I don't know why I'm talking to a frozen colonist. You're losing it, Phineas. Focus, focus. Come on. Make the incision. There we go. Excellent. Well, my frigid friend, you disobeyed the moratorium on ingesting food 36 hours prior to hibernation, didn't you? Thank the law for disposable gloves. Steady now. Steady. Ooh, that's not good. Steady now. Damn slippery scalpel. Who makes these anyway? Spacer's choice? Alright, I've got no choice. I'm going in.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now. Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found.
Alright, refresh, reset. Alright, and then it wasn't the elevator. What's the best way? I think it was this way. I see a ladder.
Initiating greetings protocol. Greetings.
I hope. Well, I didn't go down this way. Not really. I don't think I did. No. Oh, I hear a crazy kitty cat.
What? Oh, careful. I don't recognize you. Are you new here?
Surprise inspection!
Oh, hell, no one informed me of any surprise inspection.
That wouldn't be much of a surprise.
Oh, of course. I'll just get out of your way. I don't want any trouble out of you.
Quincy Duncan, huh? Wait. Did I miss something? I must have missed something in here. Oh, you know what? I guess it doesn't matter. Is it just the sprouts over here? Well, we'll try the elevator. Well, we might as well. No?
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Touch Ada through.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
I'm ready to skip the Hope.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
Skip the Hope to Terra 2.
Jump starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Do it.
Oh no. Captain, don't do this. I ain't dying on a fucking ship. I want to die in the dirt like we're meant to.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADN. Does your captain seriously intend to do a micro jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends. Yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
I think we have a fairly recent save. We'll be fine, right?
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Oh. I feel like I've been turned inside out. Let's not do that again.
All right. Well, let's get out of here, but before they notice, huh? Alright, well, we still have 3 tries to Here we go. We currently have our... Hi, Sprat. Bye, Sprat. Why is it just chilling? Oh, because everyone has, like, jump sickness. Oh, I wonder how that happened. Look at that timing. Woo-wee! Unless they found Phineas, which would be super bad. No. Take that with me. All right.
Captain, I am receiving a transmission from Dr. Wells. The transmission is marked with priority status urgent.
And that's where we'll leave it till next week. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out today. This was an absolute blast. My God, we are really in it now, aren't we? Like, totally just going zoom, zoom across the solar system. So, I should be back for more adventures tomorrow. Yeah, this has been great. In the meantime, have a great day, everyone. It's kind of coming to the end for some people, but just starting for others. So until next time, guys, please remember to take care of yourselves and each other, and happy sipping. Have a great Saturday.